Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, host of a Totally Turtle Sports and Gaming YouTube channel, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
I'm here for Peter.
Parker, maybe.
Oh! Kids, we got so much more than Peter Parker this week and this month. But welcome back to the Ultimate Spider-Cast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the ferocious,
Flippin' Hellfire, yeah,
ferocious, the deadly.
And you know what you got to do, because this is a Hank Pym episode, so got to keep that Pym hand strong.
Oh, keep her Pym pan strong. I was gonna say the Black Widow she mates and then she kills, but she's kind of giving up one of those. I want you to decide which.
First one, guess right in the comments. Get to know prize.
She's given up one and gotten off on another one. I'll let you decide which is which. All right.
I don't think my wrist is ready for that.
Murder. No, either way, I'll let you guys decide which.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
All right, so to celebrate Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Yes, all this month we'll be talking.
To celebrate Kang winning over Ant-Man and destroying the Marvel Universe once and for all.
Oh, like
that's
Disney.
What you meant, though.
Because Disney's going to let that happen.
I'm sorry. They kind of have to let the black man win. That's just how diversity and wokeness works.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's going to, well.
And Ant-Man, come on, be serious. Scott Lang? Oh, he's getting thrashed, buddy. Absolutely thrashed.
Yes, but he's got two women. His woman and his daughter.
Black women's time is over, too. They're getting thrashed, too.
Oh, my.
I ain't going to say which one of them like it, but
wow.
You decide in the comments.
All right. So, yes, but this time we're going to be talking some old school Marvel team up 59 and 60 featuring Yellowjacket and the Wasp. Yes, Hank Pym and his Yellowjacket.
Bro, this team up is insane because,
Yes.
Turn them out and burn.
Yeah.
With Archie Goodwin as editor, so this is going to be good.
And it comes like a decade later, but yes, Yellowjacket is the suit he wears in that infamous, keep your Pym pan strong moment. So,
yes, sir.
All right, so shall we jump into it?
Let's go.
And then after that, we'll give you your dark web update.
Okay.
Well, there was more than dark web out this week. All right. All right. So yes, Marvel Team Up 59 from
77.
July 1977. Good. Before all of our times. Some say Spidey will die by fire. Some say by ice. All right, kids. Writer Chris Claremont. Penciler John Byrne. Only penciler. Byrne. Inker and colorist. He let someone else do something. Dave Hunt.
It was a busy time for Byrne.
Letterers Gaspar Saladino and Bruce Patterson, and editor Archie Goodwin.
Shout out to the cover by Dave Cockrum, right?
I think so. Let me see. Dave Cockrum, Mike Esposito, and Danny Crespi. Yes.
Yeah, I hate the Marvel team up covers because they're so busy. I kind of like for my comic book covers to feel like movie posters almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this one too, because you got Yellowjacket and the Wasp. Yeah.
And the other one's pretty busy too, but I like it more because Spider-Man's getting punched out just the way I like it.
Oh my!
Oh, this era of Spider-Man, he needs to be cold cocked constantly.
Yes. All right, kids. Spider-Man is swinging past the Queensboro Bridge. Damn bridge.
You mean he's slipping his way downtown?
Oh, yes. Never lucky when it comes to bridges. When he is
Walking fast and he's homebound.
when he is suddenly attacked by a blast of flame and then a chunk of ice, knocking him out and sending him falling to the water below.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout.
Okay, Norman.
Down came some flames and some ice and knocked the spider out.
Okay, Norman.
Yeah. So my ADHD and caffeine are like kind of, I don't know, canceling each other. So apologies.
Battling it out.
Mm-hmm.
Around that time, in the apartment of Janet Van Dyne.
Poor lady. No taste in men at all.
No. Janet and her husband Hank Pym are having a romantic interlude. Well, she's trying. She's like, forget that work. Come here. Well, all right. All right. It's been a while since I pulled this out of hell. Where's my perfect drop for this? Come on, Makota.
Sorry, boys. It's all Lilith drops all the time.
I know. It's been a while. Hurry, here we go.
I could sprinkle some Pym particles on it to make it bigger.
Quantum sparkly tentacles?
Who says? I don't know.
Antennae?
Who says we don't have a drop for everything?
Nobody's
Sparkly
ever said that.
quantum tentacles?
Lilith loves that one because she had discovered it.
I miss editing. I miss pulling out drops, but
if you want full stream ahead and got super connectivity again, you're
I'll do the quantum zone.
after you maybe get rid of it. Now you're like, oh,
I didn't make you get rid of it. You ran out of story. I'll do the Green Lantern.
Oh,
podcast.
please.
I don't mind.
Nah, I'm cool.
You don't want to. He doesn't want me to pull incriminating drops of him. That's what it is.
Oh no, you can pull them. I'll send you every episode. All right. ADHD. Shh. Yes, they're having a romantic interlude when they're interrupted by a bright flash and spots Spider-Man. He's still falling towards the water. Racing on the scene is Yellowjacket. Hank manages to save the wall crawler from drowning. As Spider-Man is carried away, his unknown attacker looks on. Oh God, what is this? The Clone Saga? Someone is lurking in the shadows.
To be fair, somebody's always lurking in the shadows.
Oh yeah.
That's how we get all our flashback issues.
Exactly. Waking up from a nightmare, Spider-Man finds himself in the Wasp's apartment, and she and Hank explain what happened to him. Oh God, it's the 70s. Is he just like, oh, threesome?
Free love, baby. Free love. So did I end up at a Doctor Strange key party again?
Wow. What? Doctor getting some strange? What? When trying to figure out who could have attacked him, Spider-Man recalls a villain named Equinox. Chevy would like to have a
word.
word.
Digging into the archives for that one, yeah.
Chevy would like to have a word with you.
Oh, this came first for sure.
Hail.
Hey-o.
Who was defeated and seemingly destroyed in a battle against the Human Torch and Iceman. Thanks to a tip that Spider-Man gave the torch to put him on Equinox's trail. Yeah, it's like an early Marvel.
Was this Terrence or the other one?
I think this
Like
might.
Is he thermodynamic man? Like now, right? Is that how that works?
I think. Oh yeah, doesn't the mother call him Terry or Terrence? Yeah, this is from an early Marvel team up. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
Marvel
real.
Team Up 23. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So that's Human Torch. Spider-Man deduces that Equinox is probably coming after Spider-Man to settle the score. When Yellowjacket offers his help, Spider-Man refuses.
I don't need your help, old man. Shut up.
Oh. However, before Spidey can be on his way, Equinox attacks, blowing open a hole through the apartment. The Wasp, Yellowjacket, and Spider-Man all jump at the criminal. However, his flame and ice powers prove to be too much for them. Meanwhile, not far away, Margie Sorensen, his mother and a leading scientist who's been trying to cure her son, happens upon the scene. At that moment, Equinox is knocked out of the apartment and uses an ice slide to get to safety. Tracking him back to the Queensboro Bridge, there the heroes resume their fight, and Margie gets in the middle of the fight, attempting to use
Hold
a
on.
what?
You know how Iceman is gay, right?
Yes.
And I feel like Johnny is a lady doth protest too much with all his shenanigans.
Oh.
Let's ship those two together. How about that? Just
Oh yeah,
saying.
you could. I mean,
Still a better love story than Kitty and.
all right. What would make the Dude Bros matter when they cast Johnny Storm as a black man or making him gay in the comics? What would get the
It's
fandom?
definitely a black man. It's definitely a black man.
Really, you think?
Yeah. Because he could potentially still be bisexual. You can't fix blackwashing, Phil. You know that.
Well, it doesn't help that movie sucked ass too.
All of them.
Yes. Well, that one was the worst of the Fantastic Four movies.
Yes.
Come on. Yes.
Fantastic foreskin, bro.
Oh, fan force. We're doing me now.
Sorry, okay. Back.
We're doing me now.
Somebody write me a fanfic and email me.
Oh my. I feel like you already did.
Needing to recalibrate the device.
Hail. And Margie gets into the middle of the fight to attempt to use the device to restore her son to normal. Having renounced his former human self, and sounds like you, having renounced his former human self and considering his mother's attempts to cure him a failure, Equinox attempts to crush her to death by throwing a car at her. Spider-Man swings by and saves her from that fate. However, the exploding car belches debris all over the bridge, one piece striking and knocking out the Wasp. Furious that his wife has been injured, Yellowjacket attacks Equinox. While Spider-Man checks on the revived Wasp, Margie approaches them and tells them that she might have the cure for her son. Rejoining the battle, Spider-Man and the Wasp arrive just as Equinox shoots a flame blast at a tanker truck full of gasoline, causing a gigantic explosion that seemingly kills Yellowjacket. Surviving the blast,
We could only be so lucky.
Oh, burn. Would have kept him from going down in history as a wife beater. Surviving the blast, Equinox gloats over his killing of Yellowjacket. Horrified that she witnessed her husband's supposed death, the Wasp vows to get even with Equinox by killing him.
You know what they say about a woman scorned?
Or hasn't had her Mountain Dew, eh, Little Hellfire?
Like I said, I'm testing out new stuff. They're not gonna pay us, but this stuff is supposedly for Focus.
Ah.
The blue flavor is not so. It's got Sour Patch Kid flavor. The red one is supposed to be better, but I figured I'd go with the blue raspberry flavor first and get that out of the way. Zero sugar, Phil. Zero sugar.
Yes. Spider-Man recounts the Human Torch and Iceman's encounter with Equinox and Marvel Team Up 23. Spider-Man had his own brief encounter with the foe in giant-sized Spider-Man number 1.
It's a giant-sized Spider-Man thing.
The first one.
Oh boy.
In the flashback, Johnny is wearing a red and yellow costume. He wore this alternate costume from Fantastic Four 132,
Inspiring Daredevil.
132 to 159. Yellowjacket thanks Spider-Man for helping him rescue Kurt Connor's son. That happened in Marvel Feature number 4. Yellowjacket acquires new powers this issue. He will no longer use his Disruptor gun. A more powerful version of the weapon is now incorporated into his uniform. The Wasp will also manifest similar powers as well as increased strength next issue.
It's sexual frustration, but I hate to spoil that for you guys.
Whoa. A scene on page 2. This issue is dedicated.
It's a callback. You got to go watch the other show.
Yes. As seen on page 2, this issue is dedicated to Roy Thomas, who gave writer Chris Claremont his first writing job at Marvel Comics years ago.
So not only did they have something for old Roy gave back.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Roy Thomas.
Gave the world Claremont.
I mean, for better or for worse.
I mean,
his early stuff's great. I think a lot of people, especially at Marvel, coast on their name from the past. They feel like they don't have to put in as much effort because, well, damn it, I'm a star.
I mean, I don't think the X-Men would have hit as much popularity as they did without Claremont.
Absolutely. You can't take that away from him.
Mm-mm.
And he won't let you forget it either.
Now these days we get Sins of Sinister. Yeah.
Hopefully you will cover that on Marvel Tales, because I ain't going to touch it with a 10-foot pole.
We don't even talk new stuff. We just talk old stuff.
It'll be old eventually.
Oh my God! Can you imagine once the Krakoa era is over, and you know it's going to be over, kids? If we tried to cover that in 1 hour, just from House of X to the end of the whole damn.
You'd have to talk like that guy from that commercial from the 80s.
Oh, do it in an hour song.
Rest in peace. After
We didn't start the fire.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God, Captain Krakoa, Exterminator.
Now that's like a 3 episode arc right there. Because you have to stop like every time. I can't believe how fucking stupid this is.
Hellfire Gala.
1, 2, and 3 because they needed variant covers.
Plant people. Other. All right. So thoughts on this first one, Lilith?
I think this is what I'm talking about. When this is like a successful setup issue, it's got action. It gets to the point. We know what's going on, and now we're building up to that fight. And we have the fake out on the death. We all know he's not gonna die in a Marvel team up.
Exactly.
But like it's classic. It's perfect. The pacing is this is what I mean. Classic Claremont and Byrne. Like dang near a perfect story.
Yes.
Too bad it's got Hank Pym in it.
Oh, Byrne.
Like I'm all about Janet, but Hank can go kick rocks. I don't care.
Oh my. All right, kids. So let's jump to Marvel Team Up 1. I mean, yeah, Marvel Team Up 60. So what happened to Yellowjacket? Yes. So Marvel Team Up 60, August 1977. A Matter of Love, ... and death. There's been a murder on the Queensboro Bridge.
Again? If I had a nickel for every time that happened.
Oh my. But just about the same team, except this time colorist Dawn Warfield, but everyone else is the same.
Oh, covered by Al Milgrom. So
Oh yes.
I wonder why it looked a little different. Got
Yeah,
a little booty shot, you know?
Yeah, both characters. Yeah, Spider-Man and the Wasp.
Fair game is fair game.
Exactly. See that cover is a little less busy. Yeah, because Yellowjacket's not on it.
Yeah.
All right. Equinox is on a rampage on the Queensboro Bridge, and during the course of his battle against Spider-Man, the Wasp, and Yellowjacket, Equinox had seemingly slain Yellowjacket by exploding a tanker truck full of gasoline. Jean DeWolf and Raphael Scarf have arrived on the scene.
Jean DeWolf! Oh my! When are you gonna die?
Oh no, a woman in a Spider-Man comic. Yes, I'm sure he'll fare well in the future. Scroll way down, kids.
Super weighted.
Have arrived on the scene to close off the destruction on the bridge. Furious that her husband was seemingly murdered by the villain, the Wasp jumps over the police barricade and attacks Equinox up front. However, the villain is too powerful for her to face on her own, and she is rescued from harm by Spider-Man. Spider-Man and the Wasp decide to question Margie Sorensen, Equinox's mother, to see what they can learn from her. The Wasp is furious when she tries to explain to them that Equinox's rampage is not his fault, prompting Spider-Man to cut in and stop a potential fight.
Cat fight, Jerry.
When Wasp questions Spider-Man on what he knows about losing someone he loves, he's forced to remember the death of Gwen Stacy. Death, I know it well.
Like Uncle Ben, the list goes on. I got a long, big list of floating heads here.
I think it was more like, have you lost anyone you were romantic with? Let me count the ways. Oh, that's right. Oh, if Hank hadn't come back, maybe these two would have hooked up. Because yes, I lost a lover on a bridge. Me too.
She does have the hair color for it. Kind of.
The Wasp. Are you falling for me, Spider-Man? Well, it's a bridge. It's a place for it.
She's like, we're both insect themed.
Is she gonna rub his antennae? His mandibles?
Definitely the mandibles.
Hell.
It's like, I only have eyes for you, all 8.
Oh my. But yes, he's forced to remember the death of Gwen Stacy. The situation is broken up when Equinox resumes his attack on them. Hey, I'm over here. And Margie
It's like,
attempts
break it up!
and Margie attempts to use her device to cure her son, but it doesn't work. Needing to recalibrate the device. Oh,
Do you know why it doesn't work?
Why?
Because she's a lady, and lady scientists are stupid. It's the 70s Marvel. I'm sorry. That's the only thing I can assume.
Oh, that's true. It's 70s Marvel. Not only is it a female scientist, it's a female scientist of color, Lilith Hellfire.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but since you brought it up, clear them out.
Oh, my.
That's why he doesn't let Storm be the leader too often. I'm sensing a theme here.
Or takes her powers from her.
Questionably on top of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh my. What this future blog may be expanding. Creators who seemingly have problems with women. Frank Miller, Kevin Smith, Chris
Oh,
Claremont.
basically just open up any like comic book ever until like 2004.
Until some women actually got into business. The closest place they can go into is the Baxter Building, which Wasp has access to thanks to her Avengers affiliation. Along the
I
way,
wouldn't brag about that.
why, just because everyone's an Avenger?
Along Hawkeye's an Avenger, babes. Come on.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
What?
We don't talk. I mean, I've been a long time Hawkeye fan. I can talk smack about Hawkeye, but seeing as how Jerry Renner is in the situation he's in, we're not gonna badmouth Hawkeye. Prayers up for Jeremy Renner. Not that he was ever coming back to the MCU, but
I don't know. It's just
nice.
In the comics, it's been a long time since Hawkeye's been on the roster of like the main Avengers team.
Yeah.
Margie explains the origins of how her son gained his current superhuman abilities. She explains that she was married to a successful scientist.
Her husband was a successful
scientist named David Sorensen, and they had a son named Terry. Unfortunately, David proved to be an abusive husband, prompting Margie to take her son and leave him.
As all successful male scientists are. That is their cross to bear. Terrible husbands.
Setting the groundwork for Hank Pym. David would consume himself with work and begin heavily drinking. One night, while coming to pick up Terry, there was a powerful explosion in the house. With his father trapped inside, Terry ran in to try and save him. However, it was too late and there was an explosion. While David died instantly, Terry was mutated into his Equinox form. Terry and Margie spent months working together to try and find a cure, stealing what they needed to try and accomplish this task. However, Equinox...
DC's Gotham?
However, Equinox eventually grew to resent Margie and ultimately became mentally unstable and broke out on his own. Yeah, it is Gotham. Arriving at the Baxter Building, the trio is granted access thanks to the Wasp's Avengers Priority ID.
Priority ID. Okay, sister.
American Express, which disables the building's defenses. Meanwhile,
Visa, it's everywhere you want to be, Phil.
Whoa.
Oh, 90s commercials. Here we come, Salty and Petty.
Meanwhile, down on the streets, Equinox has continued tracking the heroes, and while fighting the police, manages to cause a blackout across the island of Manhattan. This power surge causes the security systems in the Baxter Building to activate, and Spider-Man and Margie find themselves trapped in a room. Yes, in a room, not in a world. Proud member of the collective. The Wasp.
I was pretty sure because they had knees.
No.
You know how duck penises work, right? Are they ever gonna I need Trapped in a World to discuss duck anatomy, please.
Oh my. Okay, you heard your listeners here. Noel, come on.
You know how duck penises work, right? Illustrations work best.
Whoa! The Wasp flies off into the ventilation system to try and find the security shutoff. In order to escape gas being pumped into the room, the Wasp realizes that somehow Hank managed to endow her with enhanced strength. Breaking free, she manages to turn off the security system.
Well, Spider-Man interrupted their lovemaking, so...
Oh, yes.
That can explain that.
So sexual frustration, yeah. Allowing them all access to Reed Richards' lab without further incident. Working quickly, Spider-Man and Margie rig up a harness device that will stabilize Equinox's powers. Well, Equinox finally arrives and smashes through the wall. Oh yeah!
Smash it!
Hey, old. That's what the Pims were trying to do at the beginning of last.
Better yet,
you're smashing.
Smash it!
Spider-Man battles him, but is easily knocked away. Before Equinox can attack further, he is shocked by Yellowjacket, who is alive and well. Distracted, Equinox is open to a bio-sting blast from the Wasp, who is surprised to find that even her wasp stings are now much stronger. Yellowjacket promises to explain everything later and takes the stabilizer device and places it on Equinox, neutralizing his powers and knocking him out. With the threat over, Yellowjacket explains that he survived the blast by shrinking down in size so that his smaller mass caused the force of the explosion to knock him to relative safety. He then explains that he secretly boosted Wasp's powers earlier that day as a surprise birthday present for her. Ha! Happy birthday!
He wanted to get knocked around. I'm not saying nothing, but I'm saying something.
Happy birthday! I experimented on you.
Who is this? Wood Ralph and Poison Ivy? What the hell's going on here?
Oh, wait. No, it's a rich couple, man. What did he get her for her birthday? Plastic surgery.
Just a little Botox, babe. Just a little, I don't know, Restylane.
Just a couple.
Juvederm.
Just a couple bolt-on.
Just a little nip.
Couple bolt-on implants. Yeah.
I mean, I would love it if somebody got me like a bazooka. Like, I don't think I'm responsible enough to have actual superpowers. So don't even think about it.
That's right, kids.
I will become a supervillain and destroy the world.
That's right, kids. She has bazooka envy.
Thank you. Or a tank. A tank would be nice. It's not illegal to own a tank, by the way. It's just illegal to purchase it from the military. So.
Oh my. She's done her research. And you'll get the most heartfelt. If you give her a tank, what will she tell you? Tanks a lot.
I'll blow up your least favorite building.
Oh my! They were intended to be activated by an injection of artificial adrenaline. What? Yeah, okay, artificial adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
More like testosterone. However,
stem cells without the stem.
Well, the adrenal rush she got from witnessing Hank die seemed to have triggered them before he could surprise her. With all explained, Yellowjacket, Wasp, and Margie leave with Equinox restrained and being taken to the authorities. Spider-Man decides to stay behind and clean up the mess caused by the battle.
Something he never does anymore.
I know! Completely unaware of a strange and ancient carved wand that is slowly glowing beneath the rack.
A wand, you say? Buzz indeed.
Johnny, lock up your toys before you leave.
Exactly.
The strange stick contains the essence of the Super Skrull, as seen in Marvel Chillers number 7.
I'm so glad that the naming conventions are more like, hammered. Marvel Chillers, really? We were really pushing it back then, weren't we?
Yeah. Again, it's just like.
No, seriously, this is a really good pick for a Marvel team up story. It's neatly tied up in a bow, but believably, not just like, oh, and they lived happily ever after. No, they fixed the problem, but it's not a happily ever after.
Yeah, I know. And you know,
And
other
we got a
writers.
lot of backstory on the villains, and the villains aren't really villains. They're very sympathetic, and I like that.
Yeah,
Even if they're not competent,
other
they're
right.
relatable.
Another writer would have attempted to be like, "Oh, hey, the device, the magic device, cured him at the end of the issue." No,
Exactly. Because let's be real, Hank Pym is not Reed Richards. If it was Reed Richards, he would be cured. But it's Hank Pym, so he's restrained.
and again, Claremont's probably like, haha, I can use him in another story later on.
Exactly. I always got to think about the big picture, Phil.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, lots of those old time writers are like, yeah, throw it in the river, it'll count. I'll use it later.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes it takes 30 years to answer that question again.
Like that red set, like, oh hey, hell, look at his X-Men run. Claremont is not against waiting 10 years or more to bring something back.
He knows eventually Marvel will call him back, so.
But I mean, even his first run, how long was that thing?
Forever.
I mean, it was like, it was over 10 years. It was like, wasn't it like 15 or
it was forever.
17 something?
It was some people's whole lives, man.
It's like that Dr. Manhattan meme. It is 1977. I'm reading a Chris Claremont comic. It is 1985. I'm reading a Chris Claremont comic. It's 2023. I'm reading a Chris Claremont comic. And it's all X-Men.
Exactly.
All right.
No, I'm gonna give this a solid A as an out.
Oh my. For
Look,
Yellow
listen, when
Jacket
Chris
story,
Claremont
too.
is good, especially when he's got Byrne doing the art, they're like a classic team. I almost always love all their older stuff.
Oh yeah.
Despite the questionable stuff, but they didn't know any better. You know, it was of the time. It's still a good story if you can take that out of it.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it was a decent story.
Things don't have to age well. I really hate that. It's a joke. It's a meme on the internet. It's a chronically online take. Things don't have to age well. It was written when it was written. Some things are classic and relatable and translate to any time and place. Other things are a product of its time, and you just need to read it with those kind of eyes.
And again, it's a Marvel Tales. You know, you're not going to be like,
of little consequence, yes.
Yeah, you're not going to be, major continuity shaking stories. Yeah,
exactly.
But that was good. But I'm surprised you gave it an A. Yellowjacket story. Oh my.
Well, it's mostly about Janet.
Oh, true. True. Oh my God! Yes, it's a story about the little woman. Yes.
Exactly.
All right.
Little woman with big wings. Wings.
Look at the wings on that broad. All right. Not to bring down this good time, but do you want to talk some new books?
Sure.
Dark
Web X-Men #3 was I just wanted to burn it. It just kept getting worse and worse.
And it's this Jerry Dugan just pointing out the flaw of Dark Web. It's like, yeah, if
he's like, I didn't really want to write this, so
it's like if you just give the clone their memory back, we could avoided this whole thing.
It's like it didn't work for Madeline prior.
So, I mean, Madeline seems, once she gets those memories of her baby, she seems fine. I'm like,
of course, how sexist.
Why can't Peter just get Ben his memories back?
Well, Peter is in his I'm an a-hole era, so.
Oh yes, the one he's been in since what, 1962?
No.
I know.
Since at least 2012.
Brand new day.
Yeah, 2012.
No, that was like 2008, dear.
No, for me, 2012. Like, Brand New Day was clearly executives dipping and dabbling and don't know what's happening. They didn't read the room on that.
It's damn. That's
2012. He's firmly been in his I'm an a-hole. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna listen to no one era. That's how the writers have been writing them. So some of it's good, some of it's bad. But here we are.
Or did they take the wrong lessons from Superior Spider-Man? We're like, hey, when Peter comes back, he can be
exactly
prick too.
I mean, maybe they'll address it like, hey, it's a little, remnant essence, as it were.
Oh my.
He's gonna need a total detox and cleanse. But no, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I love the art. The cover is stunning.
Yes.
I do kind of like the take on it. Because Scott is just he is an F boy, if there ever was an F boy to ever have F boyed in this world. So I don't know. It's not a nice story.
No, yeah, it's basically, Madeline.
But it's paying tribute to like that specific time in history, and it kind of like delves into like the pain and the scars that whole situation caused, which I don't think they spend a lot of time reflecting on it, especially with Scott. Scott does get, this is why I hate Scott, because he gets the short end of the stick. He has so much trauma that they never freaking address. He's basically a child soldier. His dad freaking kicked him out of a plane and activated his powers, and he couldn't turn them off.
Exactly.
Now they call him Cyclops. Like, that's so rude. Why don't we call Professor X Wheels? I totally don't understand that logic. Or Wolverine Claws,
His code name sounds like a nickname for penis. Come on.
Red Eye.
Wow.
Wow. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, he should be such a sympathetic character. He should be one of my faves, but the way that he's written and they don't address the trauma, it annoys the absolute poo out of me, man.
Well, just the way they've written him over the years. I mean,
then he literally doesn't realize that he's married his wife's clone. Somebody looks exactly.
But then once the gene comes back, he like leaves his wife, and
exactly.
Because
This is what they're talking about. They're like, yeah, Scott's not a good guy.
Because even like in this issue, Madeline says, I gave birth on the kitchen floor by myself.
Ooh, he's like, you're not the real thing. Sorry, man. Gotta go. Like I said, they make him seem like a complete and total F-boy. And there's no redemption for Scott in my personal eyes. Like, I hate that character. Always have, always will. Never understood why he was the leader. Well, I do get why he's the leader. It's because he's the most easily manipulated by Professor X. He does exactly what Professor X wants at all times. That's why he's the leader. It's kind of like how, number one in Umbrella Academy, because he's very unquestioning. He does whatever the person in charge wants. I get that, but at the same time, that's terrible. He has no initiative.
Did you read
Things just happen to Scott.
Oh, I mean, did you read Immortal X-Men 10 this week? Xavier. Here's a secret. There will be no nuclear war.
Well, it's about damn time.
Because I brain deafed all the world leaders.
Well, no, it's about, he's always been the villain. Like, when you start reading it and stop looking through, like, a child's eyes and really realizing as an adult if this was, like, real world implications, he's always been the villain. They literally are child soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
He just collects them from around the world and under the guise of I'm giving your children an education. How do you explain when a kid dies in battle? Like, here's your kid's dead body back.
This guy used to be my best friend, pissed me off, so now I send children to punch him in the face.
Exactly, because I can't.
And my stepbrother, they punch him in the face too.
Well, they try. They never really succeed with Juggernaut, but
they're
an annoyance. To be
rip
sure.
that damn helmet off.
Yeah, I kind of like the take on it, but it's still just like a terrible story. I did not need to be this story like lives in my head rent free. I did not need to be reminded of it, but I think some people did.
Yeah,
So,
I guess.
But I'll give it a B+.
Yeah.
When you take, I can take my hate of Scott away and see the story that he was trying to tell for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, if only we could fix Ben Riley this easily.
Oh, baby, we got a lot of work to do. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for Ben Riley, man. I do.
It's
really the travesty of the Spider Universe, honestly. We have all these cool peripheral Spider characters, but his literal clone gets done the dirtiest. It does not make sense to me.
And again, why do I feel like they're just going to punish him more at the end of this? So Peter's going to be like, okay.
Sorry, Ben Riley fans. We never really liked you. You're annoying.
I'm only gonna give you some of the memories back, all the painful ones. Uncle Ben, Gwen.
No good memory. Yeah, that'll make him even more of a villain. Honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Which, I don't know. Like, everybody loves the Mirror Universe episodes, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they're. I don't know why they won't just apologize to Ben Riley fans. They just keep digging themselves in a deeper hole. I don't understand it. It is so perplexing. It was so easy right there to let him go off and be like a West Coast guy, to give him the Venom treatment. It was so easy to do it. And even hell, let him stay with Madeline for all I give a crap. She's a redhead, no matter. Starts with an M. Like, come on, that's literally perfect. And then you can have your fun little X-Men tie-ins. Like, they totally, they dropped the ball on the whole Ben thing. It's dumb. It's dumb. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it.
But again, well, yes, but he already has a girlfriend. Hallows Eve.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
Oh my.
That is the worst character development I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So uninspiring, so unoriginal. Like, he deserves better. Like I said, he deserves Madeline. She's super powerful, cool as hell, like, and a redhead.
Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we gonna do a an arranged marriage so we have that forever tie between the Spider-Man and X-Men franchises?
It's right there! Take it! Like, it's so frustrating. They're so close, but they're missing the point completely. It's like they're edging us, and I don't appreciate it.
Wow!
And they're just gonna F up the rhythm, and we're gonna have to start all over from the beginning, and I'm gonna be really freaking pissed. Shout out to anybody who can understand that analogy.
I think everyone knows. She's making a sexual metaphor, kids.
The only ones I know. Moving right along.
Shirley knows two moods, kids.
Horny and angry.
Oh no, horny, angry, and hungry. That's it.
Wow.
That's the spectrum. Oh no, wait, horny, angry, hungry, high. Those are the 4 states of Lilith Hellfire. Anyway, let's move over to Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 4, shall we?
Okay.
Spider-Man in LA just does not sit right in my spirit. I'm just gonna be real. It just, it feels wrong.
And again, just like the whole metaphysical thing. I mean, I get it. It's not bad, but yeah, it's kind of.
It just feels wrong.
I know.
They don't call it the wrong coast for nothing, man.
Oh my.
I can say that I'm from Southern California. Don't at me. And it's like we already got like people in limbo with that did it better with Mary Jane and Black Cat. So
yes, this has something. And this has nothing to do with dark web. Even it's like okay.
I mean, I don't want to be in Peter Parker's brain because he has so much damn guilt, and this is like proof that I never want to be like trapped in Peter Parker's brain.
And again, it's like
in any like dimension, alternate Earth. No, it's a no for me. But it is a Spider-Man with a horror take, which the art really gets like. If you like Immortal Hulk, I feel like the art. I feel like this book might be for you because I literally for a long time only bought Immortal Hulk for the art, and then the story got really good in the middle. But like I was only like really buying it for the art at one point, and I feel like that's what I'm kind of doing with this book.
How to write a successful Marvel story. Add Joe Fixit.
I mean, honestly. But, like, I don't know. We're getting some progress on the story, I guess. Which I would hope so.
Well, yeah, there's only one issue left.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's only one issue left. And it kind of like, I feel like last issue should have been where we are right now.
Yeah, it seemed like
we're literally at a crossroads right now. And it's like...
It was like, they were like, keeping it vague. Here it is.
But then this is what I mean, that Peter Parker is annoying. He makes all the wrong choices at the wrong time. Like, he listens to his heart and not his head way too much. And his heart gets him in trouble every single freaking time.
Yes.
He needs to learn to be more pragmatic.
He's
got to grow up.
Brain off, heart on.
That's just my personal opinion. Maybe that's where they're going with this. I don't know.
Oh, but when we were turning back a little bit, we were talking dark web. Did you read Venom?
Yeah, I did.
She's like, I don't want to talk about Normie Osborn and his symbiote.
No, honestly, I dig it.
Really?
I mean, like I said, I've been begging for them to do something with Normie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's better than Eddie Brock's son having the symbiote. So
Symbiote babies.
yes,
You got Eddie Brock's son. You got Normie.
yeah. I don't know. I liked it. This is like one of the first like Venom issues in a long time that Al's been writing. But I'm like, no, I like this direction. It's completely off the wall and came out of nowhere, but I like it. Do something with these characters that make them like relatable, believable, not just like annoying sidekicks in a stories
Yeah.
that I don't care about that have no consequence.
Is it because we really didn't get Eddie Brock in this issue?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And sometimes we do need a break from Eddie Brock and
Yeah.
the symbiote. I do firmly believe that. I think that's why Carnage did so well when it first came out. Like Maximum Carnage, it was a breath of fresh air because we kind of beaten that character into the ground and
Mm-hmm.
we kind of stopped reserving it for a year. It just became kind of a thing and a thing and a thing. And I think that's kind of like what Al might be getting at. And that's why he chose to do the Dylan thing and stuff. And at least they're not, lost in space and time. It's more relatable, down to earth, and grounded as much as a symbiote story can be. And I think that's probably why it resonates so well with me.
Speaking of beating it into the ground, did you see we're getting another symbiote event in the summer?
Of course. Of course. I mean, it's back to the 90s, baby, of course. It's kind of a bummer that we don't have another Venom movie to coincide with it, but
Are we ever gonna get another Venom movie?
it did well enough to have a 3. That's all Sony has.
I know, but they haven't.
Because I don't think that Between Us Hens, I don't think that Into the Spider-Verse is going to get a 3rd movie. It's a little bit of trouble in paradise and contracts from everything that I understand. So
Well, they have a little bit of time because that's the second one's 2 parts. So
yeah. So like we're literally not going to get a 3.
yeah.
That'll be the 3rd. Like how Harry Potter, Twilight. Oh, it's 3 movies, but let's just chop it in half. Make them pay some more money. See. I mean, I thought that trend died in like the middle 10s, but whatever.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there was an article about the summer of the symbiotes. First sentence. Yes. Summer of symbiotes. Sun's out, tongue's out.
Is that a sentient tongue? I mean, they know who they're marketing to, babes.
I
Can't
guess.
even be mad at it. You can't even be mad at it. I hope they tie in the Midnight Suns because they needed it. Like that video game was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, and I feel like they need to have a book to tie in with it, like like Injustice did, and a couple of other games like Assault on Arkham and all that. They need a book to coincide with that, and what better way than to launch it during the summer of symbiotes? I'm just saying.
If you're not DG Chichester, you can't write Midnight Suns.
I know. But no, I mean, like, it's with a U. It's kind of an interesting dynamic. I would love to see a return of the actual, real original, especially since, Denzel allegedly is cast as Dracula. And maybe they'll make Dracula look like Denzel, like they did Baron Paul.
Oh my!
And I would love to see Blade have a Mahershala Ali resemblance. That would be great.
There's interest, especially since today. I think it's today they announced how they've been doing all those miniseries about 90s stuff at Marvel. I guess they're doing a Danny Ketch Ghost Rider miniseries.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's like by April or May. Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. You're right. Yeah.
Yep. And I think they even got Howard Mackie to write it.
Really?
I think they said Howard Mackie was coming back to write it.
Now that would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I just want to see like I don't like Doctor Strange's like side of like the mysticism. I like the horror and the like creepiness that Blade and all that brings. Like I don't know. Doctor Strange's magic is just too pretentious. Like I don't enjoy it. It's too scientific. It's not fun.
Uh-oh. The Southern Hemisphere is awake. Hey-oh. Hey-oh.
Hey, Ray. Yeah, that's just my personal thoughts on it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to do an episode with Ray, Salty, and Petty, and Sunshine.
Exactly. Did you not dark web related, but since the Wasp #1 was out as well.
Oh, you know what? I have it. I have not read it yet, but yes, it
It's
is
Al
sitting there.
Ewing. I did not know when I picked that up. I was just like, oh, this is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, because he did one. He did an Ant-Man one last year. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. Yeah.
Yes, I did buy it, but I have not read it yet. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's like the next thing on my pile.
I guess it's celebrating 60 years of the Wasp, and we have a couple of 60th anniversaries this year. I have to get my Marvel calendar out, but this was the one I was looking forward to for sure.
Oh yeah, because like last year, this year.
They're really. It was really a good emphasis on her being a founding Avenger, and not just a secretary. I'm glad that they kind of fixed that.
Oh, it just hit me. While we're doing Daredevil, I think Daredevil's anniversary is next year. That's why the show's coming out next year.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet? Yep.
Oh god, yeah.
Gotta go pick. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they did all the Ant-Men. They did like a time travel thing with all the Ant-Men.
I'm like, babes, you're not Spider-Man. It just don't hit the same.
Eric O'Grady. I'm like,
Eric O'Grady is like, he's basically the Alan Scott.
oh,
come on, it's true. Although I think Alan Scott has more fans than Eric, but that's none of my business.
Daredevil heads into production February. Can't wait.
Actually, they started principal photography this month.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. They said it's going to pretty much take the whole year because they're doing 18 episodes.
Oh yeah. So stay tuned.
We'll see how it goes because that's the first time they've done that.
Yeah, stay tuned for updates, kids, on DW No, the Daredevil
Podcast. You want to fight about it, man, without fear? Let's fight about it. I'm kidding.
Oh my.
We love him.
Yes. Oh, did you read Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt #3?
No, you can tell me about it though.
It's good. It's James DeMatteis.
I know. I just haven't had time. I mean, we started at 5, Phil.
I know.
You know it, baby.
Thank you, Ray. Well, no, again, it's like that time when Peter and Mary Jane were in Portland during the Clone Saga, and they find. I love James DeMatteis always tying up those little continuity things from 30 years ago.
It must have just really bugged him. He's like, "Can I fix that? Can you pay me to fix that?"
The guy that was working, Krager guy that was working with Craven's son, who swore revenge, and we never saw him again, and they brought him back. But no, I mean, it's interesting. Again, it's always great writing by James DeMatteis, and it's
I'm going to tell you, I read Peter Parker and Miles Morales, Spider-Man Double Trouble #3 instead of that, and I don't regret it because it's so cute. But I'm going to get around to reading it.
Yes. Again, it's DeMatteis. It's worth it. It's a powerless Peter Parker, Lilith Hellfire.
Is it psychosomatic?
No. No, it's like when they moved to Portland, there was like one last thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he lost his powers temporarily. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna get around to reading, but I'm like obsessed with Double Trouble because it's so cute. It's an all ages book, and this is what I really wished for Miles. If they were gonna like make Peter and Miles be in the same universe, at least like have them acknowledge each other. Like I feel like the stuff that they did in Beyond with him and Ben was so weird and gross.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, this is my little Peter Parker and Miles Morales. It's not canon or anything, but like this is my head canon.
I think I told you last week. It's so weird to me that Miles Morales isn't in Dark Web.
He's got his own trouble.
I mean, Miss Marvel is in Dark Web. Powerless Peter Parker picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Pickled something.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, the Spider books were pretty good this week, so that's always nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It was a little rough the last time we talked about them. I really didn't like too many of them, but I pretty much liked all of them that came out this week that I read. So I like when that happens. I mean, when you're a fan, it's fair to be critical, but I don't like to be like, a negative Nancy all the time. So things are definitely picking up on the story front, but Dark Web is kind of like halting some of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think they said eventually, sometime in the next few months here, we're going to finally find out what Peter did.
At that point, will we care? It's like, he didn't put the toilet seat down. Oh, he put the toilet paper the wrong way. Oh.
Is there a right way? I was going to say, and Ray,
under
and the
or
son
over, comment comment.
What?
Leave a comment.
Over?
I'm not
Over?
going to get into that. I'm
I was
not
gonna say
going
it.
to get into that discussion.
I was gonna say, do we do it differently in the Southern Hemisphere, Ray? Do you roll the
Well, I
toilet
think
paper
it's
the
if
other
you're
way?
left-handed or right-handed is what makes the difference.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what causes people to do the over-under thing.
So do you use your left hand or your right hand, Love Hellfire?
I use both.
I use toilet paper, so you're ew.
You just wash.
Oh,
Gotta make sure all the corn's digested, you know?
wow.
It's a joke. Actually, you should use a bidet. I mean, if you're fancy. If you really want a clean butt, use a bidet. Oh. Thank you, Ray.
No, we're talking
Are
about
you a lefty?
we're talking about wiping, Ray.
Same difference. For men, isn't it just kind of back and forth, up and down?
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. Women have to wipe front to back. Yes.
As Jersey Girl taught all men. That's the best scene, the only good scene in that whole damn movie.
Oh my.
Like, you gotta wipe front to back. Have you ever seen Jersey Girl?
It's been a while.
Movie's
But
so bad they had to, after the reaction to Geely, they had to write Jennifer Lopez out of that movie.
yeah, it's been a while, but yes.
That's the only reason why I watched it. I was like, oh yes. But anywho, yeah. I just can't wait for when is Dark Web gonna be over?
It should be soon, I think. Well, where's that checklist at?
You're better than me. I could care less about that checklist.
I mean, I'll
My
tell
guy
you.
keeps asking me. He's like, "You sure you don't care about Dark Web?" I'm like,
What's in the back of every
I'll pick
issue?
it off the rack.
All right, so for the rest of January, it's saying, the only thing left for this month might be Amazing 18, and then in February, it's saying Venom 16 and Dark Web Dawn.
I'm looking forward to Venom. I feel like Venom makes, most recently, especially since, King and Black, Venom has been a very welcome addition to most crossovers in the Spider Universe. So,
yeah, Ray, it's been kind of slow. It's like, how long did we go before Peter even gets to Limbo? It's just like, oh, okay.
I mean, Mary Jane and Black Cat split's better, but, it's just me. It's just my personal opinion.
Ray's only been reading Amazing and not even getting the correct tie-in.
I don't blame you, friend. I don't blame you. There's such random tie-ins. Like the X-Men, it's so damn random. I hate it. I hate it here right now.
Miss Marvel. I'm like, no Miles Morales, but Miss Marvel is part of the
I think they got confused because she Miss Marvel, Miles Morales, they might have got confused.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that the suits are going, I don't think they even know what's going on, really.
Person of color, double M, okay.
Exactly.
No, you know what it is. It's Miss Marvel on a Disney Plus series.
Well, listen, Miles Morales is on Spidey and Friends, and that's the best damn Spider property going right now. I'll stand by it even though I've never seen it. I base it on the merch only.
Oh, my.
It's got Peter, Gwen, and Miles. It's what we need in the book. There, I said it. There ain't nobody else gonna say it. I'll say it.
All right. Little fire.
Sorry. Let me take off the Snuggie. This is not the show for that. Let me take off the Snuggie. Sorry for the rant.
All right. No. Any other thoughts?
No.
All right. I was just pulling up the schedule.
I'm sick of events. I will say that. I think that we do need a break from events. In the Spider-Man universe, at least.
Hell,
X-Men can have all the events they want because I don't care about X-Men right now. Put it over there. But Spider-Man, he needs to get back to basics. Like, we've rebooted. We've done all this. Like, enough's enough. Enough is enough. We have to put our foot down as fans. We need a break. Stop making Spider-Man the cash grab. He's going to sell books regardless.
Yes.
We don't need crossovers. We don't need events right now.
Exactly. All right. So next time we're gonna keep the train rolling. All right.
But we're not gonna keep the pimp hand strong, unfortunately.
No.
Let me.
I did find another Hank Pym issue. There we will get one Scott Lang and one Hank Pym next time. All right. So next time we're gonna do Marvel Team Up 103 with Scott Lang at Ant-Man, I believe. That might be the Taskmaster one. So that might be fun. All right. And Web of Spider-Man 46 with Hank Pym from West Coast Avengers era. Red jumpsuit.
I know that one.
Yes.
Excellent choice, my friend. Perfect.
I just remembered that. I was like, oh yes, I must add that then.
Sounds like a exciting time to be a pimp.
Ah!
I said pimp.
Oh, exciting! Oh, there. That's instead of keep your pimp hand strong. Oh, we should have did the show. Exciting
Oh,
time to get-
Alex Soviuk.
Exciting times to be a pimp.
Oh yes, yes, Ray. So send your thoughts.
When you get time. I know you got to dodge the drop beers. We appreciate it.
The hard master.
Yes, the hard mastering.
The hard master. It's a lot of meat.
All right, kids. So yes, so send us your thoughts. Yes, more next
Well,
time.
it shrinks and it grows, so.
I was in the pool. All right, kids. So yes, send us your thoughts on yes the upcoming Marvel Team Up 103 or Web of Spider-Man 46, or send us your thoughts on these Marvel team ups we covered tonight. I don't mind going back and saying, hey, guess what Ray thought last week's show. So send us your...
All feedback is appreciated from Ray and otherwise.
Oh, and Ray, if you have a topic you would like to discuss with us on Salty and Petty, since you are a Patreon member,
the Patreon Elite. Get it right, Phil.
Okay, yes, the Patreon Elites. Yes, so send us some suggestions, Ray, because we already got Justin kind of penciled in, so, and we have ideas for that Russell. All right.
See if he's a poser or not.
Well, I like Mountain Dew. All right, kids. So send my horrible Russell impression. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the
You
voicemail.
saw it here, kids. Hold them to it.
Oh, screenshot that,
Hold them
kids.
to it, Moon Knight nerds.
It's up on the screen. We can screenshot it, Ray. That's evidence. Take you to international
It's
people.
legally binding.
So CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow The Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter.
The thwippiest thwipping Spider-Man podcast around. Don't you forget it.
Getting the thwips all over the place. Follow Capes and Lunatics on Instagram, Capes Lunatics Podcast Network on Hive, the YouTube channel. Once again, thank you, children, for getting us to 269 and beyond. Now we'll demand you get
To
us to
369 and beyond.
669. So yes, smash that subscribe button. Make this young lady's dreams come true.
Smash it.
Oh God.
I just want 1,000 so we can actually go live on
Yes, please.
YouTube. It would be great.
I'm
I mean,
gonna-
not that Facebook Live isn't great, but I prefer YouTube Live.
gonna
Yes,
send-
the lost art form indeed, good sir.
So is
You
he
can
talking?
even just call the voicemail.
So
Or
is he
send a
talking?
voice.
Well, I was gonna say, is he talking about email or snail mail? Ray's gonna mail us a paper letter. It'll be here in a month or two.
More like 3 months. It's got to go from Australia to Indonesia to the European hub, and then I think it actually comes through Canada, and then it goes. Yeah, I order a lot of things from the UK and Australia online on eBay.
Snail mail. Yes, I'm gonna open it. Yes, kids, I'm gonna get Ray's letter next time and read it to you.
In
Telling you
2024.
no. Next week we'll have a letter from Ray. Yes, I'm loving summer of '69.
That would be so funny. it's like Australia's the Internet Explorer of the world.
Phil, let me know what you'll be covering in 3 months, and I'll send the letter.
Serious? You know he's got it plotted out. He knows you do. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God! Until we change courses. Ray commented on what we were going to cover. Okay. You know I will, Ray. All right. So yes, also again, be like this madman in the chat room and join our Patreon, because once again, help us keep this thing funded. $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And again, all the old content is up there. Movie reviews, old Star Trek episodes. And of course, new stuff coming in 2023. Patron suggestions, one-offs. Lilith, Hellfire, and I for January are going to do this, that, or the other.
This, that, or the third, Phil!
Wow.
That's important. The third is important. Trust me.
That's right. It's gonna be airtight. All right.
Spit roasted.
Oh my.
Oh, that's perfect. That actually goes perfect with what we just said.
Whoa.
That's why you gotta watch the YouTube, kids.
That's why you must subscribe to the Patreon.
That too.
Oh my God, Lilith. We mentioned a threesome and he's in. Damn drop there. All right. So yes, join the Patreon and pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Ah, yes. My precious.
Ah, yes, still tuckly safe and sound. If you know, you know.
Oh my. Oh my God, she's in Florida. That's all her prescription medication.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Nobody ever look here.
Yeah, why would anyone look for chaos in a Capes and Lunatics cup? Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. I gotta use that tagline somewhere. Look for some chaos in a Capes and Lunatics cup. Here's a commercial.
I need that on a shirt, actually, please.
Nice. Hey,
Oh.
can I get some Capes and Lunatics? Oh, just for you, Ray. Do you want the logo? Do you want our
I
logo?
smell a birthday present.
Do you want the logo? Do you want a Charlie Esser picture? What do you want on the Mondays, kid? Oh my God. 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 I got it. I got it. I got it. Right.
No!
I don't know what would be worse.
I don't want the back. You can have that.
How about this, Ray? For your birthday, you get a pair of underwear with your own face on it, with you saying,
It's a lot of meat.
No, out of the pouch. Come
"Oh
on.
yes!"
Use your head, Phil.
Or how about
It's fine having a sausage fest.
no. Ray on the front. Ray on the,
No, weenie soap.
listen to Salty and Petty episode 5. Do not spoil that, Lilith. Yes, Salty and Petty episode 5 for the weenie soap joke, kids. Oh my God, you do not want to miss that. No. Ray on the front of the underwear going,
Gobble gobble.
Yes, that's the one.
A big unit. The big bazooka.
Or the hard
Whoa,
master.
that's pretty damn big.
We got plenty to choose from.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
Oh my God. Justin just fell out of his chair. I am dead serious. I hope you're okay, Justin.
Justin, if you're listening to the podcast, you know exactly what Ray just suggested.
Spread it. Spread them out.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, Ray.
Choke that chicken. That's for your alone time.
All right, I'll take it.
On that note, we should go.
Your balls haven't even dropped yet.
Lilith, do you want to tell the kids where they can find you?
If you want to trade dick jokes on the interwebs, find me on TikTok at LilHellfire69, but you do have to hit that follow button because my content is for friends and followers only.
Get your underwear that says
Lubricated eels are the best. I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
You know what mine would say? Is that a sentient tongue?
Oh,
Is that a sentient tongue?
another Justin favorite. Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Perfect.
Oh, rape and murder, I'll tell you that.
so much Lilith Hellfire
More
merch.
like child abandonment, you know.
Wow, so much Lilith Hellfire merchandise, so little time. All right, come back for a couple more small tales next week, kids. Marvel Team Up 103 and Web of Spider-Man 46 with Alex Seluk. And then tune back in 3 months to hear what Ray thinks. But until then, swing on back.